our local food bank sometimes has overages of fruit and vegetables, so when they do, they give me a call. And I dehydrate the fruits and then take them back and for the workers there, and then I get to keep some for myself. So it's a good deal. And I don't mind doing that work, so I can have free fruit. And it's usually very beautiful fruit. This is nicely packaged. It's all ripe and beautiful. And so there are several ways that I do it, depending on how firm they are. You can see some of these are quite green, and those ones would work in the apple cutter. And other ones are a little softer, a little bit more yellow, and those ones I use an apple cutter for slicer, this kind of a slicer. So the first way I do it is I'll put it on the apple core if it's firm enough, and then this one's been sitting a little bit too long. It's looking a little bit brown. I should have soaked it for a minute, but I went and did something else. But if there's any blemishes, that I don't peel it normally. You don't really need to. They're usually so thin, and when they're dry, I don't take the time to peel them. But this one has a blemish. I probably wouldn't want that. So after I take it off of the core, I peel and core it, and then I take it off and I just hold it in my hand, and then I take a knife and I slice it right down next to the blemish. And I do this with apples as well. You can watch my video on my YouTube channel, The Secret is Gratitude, with how I do apples as well. Especially if there's I never spray my apples, so there's usually maybe a blemish or two. This is a little lopsided because the bottom one's a little bit bigger, but and then I just cut down the blemish, take it out, and then I dehydrate these as rings, just like this, and that's how I do my apples as well, and everybody loves them, and they're great. So, and if they're like this, I'll kind of sometimes overlap them so that I can get more on the dehydrator. So I'll overlap them like that, and then the other way that I do them, if they're a little bit softer, I use the apple core, and once they get this way, then I'll just sit them like that, and I'll slice them. I'm not left-handed, so I'm not going to do it, but and then they look like this, and then I just put them on like that, and I dehydrate them on about 130 degrees for 20. I flip them over. I put them on usually in the evening, because that's when the kids are down or whatever. And then I flip them in the morning, and then usually by mid-afternoon they're done. So not 24 hours, but anywhere from 18 to 24, depending on how high it is and the type of dehydrator you have. You can also look up my dehydrator comparison videos. I've done this for 25 years or more, and I have specific ones that I like, and I tell the reasons why. I prefer the stacking kind versus the Excalibur because I like to do leafy vegetables, and if you use the Excalibur, when you're sticking it in, they slide and fall off. And so I like the stackable kind because I can do the big leafy things and then stack it on top, and then when they start to dehydrate, they get smaller and it dries fine. So that's how I do pears. And check out my banana video. I do it lengthwise. I came up with that after one time of flipping a million things and decided that was too much. So anyway, check out my blog. I do a blog as well on each post. So you can go to my blog, thesecretisgratitude.com, and type in pear dehydration on the bottom, and this post will come up, and more pictures and detailed descriptions of things I might have forgotten on the video will be on there. So thanks for watching.